5/8.
Give me a 5/8 and an 11/16 shorty for 3/8.
5/8. 17 is the same as
5/8 is good.
11/16. Tell us what we're doing here.
I bought budget heads and blew up my motor. Don't buy Speedmaster product.
Oh. Bro learned, don't try to save a couple $100 because you'll be spending a few thousand rebuilding your motor. This is not good. How long was this motor running? Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it dropped the valve on the passenger side. So motor's coming back out.
Do I want to commit every second of it?
And the custom fabricated B body headers to go into a C body.
It wasn't really fabricated, it was beating shit out of them with a hammer. Dude, I got so pissed off because I thought I was gonna have to pull my trans out too and like take my hood off to get everything out at once.
So yeah, we think the valve seat dropped now, especially because the valve still moves and the motor completely locked up. So we thought that it was a bearing issue.
I said it was a valve.
Either a cam bearing or a main bearing, and he called it. So that's fun.
How many people are watching?
Only 3, 2.
See if that's enough for me to get this fucker out. Well, I honestly could have fucked up more on my motor, I just can't tell. But the second we pulled the rockers off, I was able to rotate the motor a little bit until it gets around to almost a full rotation.
Might have gotten lucky putting forged pistons in it and didn't leave the stock cast pistons in it and just have one shatter.
Yeah.
So it might be salvageable. How much did you pay for these heads?
1400. Hey.
How much were like the Edelbrocks? Even.
I think they were 1900. God damn it! I can move the converter now. So I'm coming out, and vehicle is coming down. And this fucking
Oh,
thing's
what's up
coming
with
out.
my camera quality's kind of low right now.
It's probably on Wi-Fi.
Pull out game ready.
Oh. Dude, Ethan's car has a fuckload of overspray on it from when he was at the shop. Because he finally washed it up and saw all of it. Where did I put those bolts in? I was going to put the converter bolts in with the Bell Hazard bolt bag. Where the fuck did my Bell Hazard bolt bag go?
We got this. Then got the CUDA sitting back here pretty. Going a little over a year strong on this motor. That's a record for this. I was going through motors every, I'd say on an average about 3 months I was putting a motor in it because I was beating the dog shit out of it. But my, how the turntables. Is that a single plane? I don't remember. The ultimate sleeper status when it's running. Ready for the extraction.
As far as you're gonna get out of it is hitting the fucking headers.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna reach. It reached. Set the phone up. It'll stay. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
there it goes. Come on. Stay right. Hey. Oh, come on. Right, there you go. Dude, that thing came out like nothing. Well, I'm also getting used to deal with the 4-speed input shaft trying to.
No wires or anything?
Nope. Oh man, you can see that pretty good now. Oof. And that oil is black too.
Yeah. Well, it's also been sitting for a while and getting wet, like raining. Oh, fuck.
She's got that lightweight aluminum water pump.
I wanted to get the water pump housing, but I just never got it. I have like $300 something to spend at the time. Yeah, look at the front of my oil pan.
R.I.P.
Oh shit.
Did you get the engine stand, or are you gonna wheel it into the garage?
I'm gonna wheel it into the garage like this and then
Oh, you know what time? You know what time it is? I gotta leave in like 10 minutes. Go make more money to spend it. So guys, got 4 people now.
I gotta lift the motor up.
What are you doing?
Wire transmission up.
I would just leave the jack under there for right now, and then just get this thing wheeled in the garage. Yeah, you guys haven't seen the old garage yet. It's all Mopar stuff. I got a Hemi there, 4.7 there, another 318 back there. Got a Hemi crank there, another Hemi there, 3.7 there, 340. Poly 318. I think that's if I'm not mistaken, that's a 383 over there. And then I got a couple more Hemis and stuff back there. They're all new Hemis. I don't have any real ones. And then this is a 400 out of my other brother's car that is sold now. So you can do, well, I'd pull, just do it right here. I'd just pull one. Well, you gotta pull the intake off, never mind. The head. So you guys just joining now. It's not supposed to be quick release. No, it's still attached. I think just the seat is completely gone. Or the end of the valve broke off and it's stuck in the guide. That's probably the case if it's moving that much. Oh shit!
What?
The valve broke. Let's pull that baby out.
Knock this on the wall.
Oh!
Taking a picture of this shit. You post on my
That
site.
is
Quick
tough.
release valves.
Quick release racing valves. Oh my. Sorry, I'm feasting on your carcass right now.
So everybody's gonna get a fucking kick out of that one.
I wonder if your piston to valve clearance wasn't enough and it bent it and might have broke it.
When I wanted to put the 60,000s head gaskets on, Dad was like, "Oh, you need the compression." It fucked it up.
That clean snapped off. Come on, focus. Oh man. I wonder what your piston looks like. As long as there's no piston
Oh, it's intake
coming
valve.
out of your... Oh yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's the intake.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I gotta... Yeah, Chris was like, good
Should
job.
be a 3/4.
Chris was like, good job calling it in a way. And I was like, yeah.
God. I think we need to just have a tally board on both of our cars for how many motors they get.
Yeah, you had a motor that...
It might be. I wonder if it's like stuck in the piston if it locked up like that.
Well, I told you when I scoped it, it looked like it was like flat up against it or like at kind of an angle. Might have wedged itself in. Oh no.
You could drop it down right now and just pull the intake off. It's only 8 bolts. This ain't like... You could just get the impact.
This is saucing me out a little bit. Like, it's good to know that that's the problem. That that's what locked it up.
Well, at least...
What it was.
Well, there was a little bit of... Remember, there was a little bit of water in the oil. I hope it didn't crack your block, your cylinder
Might
wall.
have cracked the head. My block's fine. Fuck it.
These heads don't flow any water, do they? I don't think so. I know on the small blocks they don't.
Oh, there was oil in the coolant.
Well, that's because Dad said you used a coolant jug for oil and then put it in.
I forgot that I had oil in it, and then add coolant to it. And look at all this
Hell,
fucking...
what's
fresh
all this?
Loctite. That's assembly lube from when we put the valves back in. Yeah, fuck Speedmaster.
Had a wicked header leak
Yeah,
on every one.
because the headers didn't fit. Well, I'm buying those headers off George. $200. He said they're long tubes for C bodies.
I'd worry about this first before you buy some new headers.
Oh, yeah, no shit, I'm buying. Or I should just send it, cut those headers up, and flip them forward and do bullhorns. I think bullhorns would be pretty cool.
Only turbo cars and nitrous cars have bullhorns.
Laser file for 17 pounds and 250 shot. How cool would that? Do you think you'd get those blue flames on a 250 shot?
Probably. It's a pretty decent size.
What would... I almost land on my toe. What would you do if you were driving down the street and you saw me just make like a nitrous hit and you saw blue flames?
If I saw nitrous coming, purging out of this thing, I'd be frightened. You got to get a fatty on the back of this thing. Those 205s ain't going to fly.
The shitty thing is the widest I can fit is a 275. Well,
I mean, if you get some ET Street R's or some Toyo
I was gonna throw fucking slick on.
888s or slick, yeah, that'd be good.
Doing like 18s with like a 22-inch tall tire. 43-inch tall. Because this size tire, first gear, every thousand RPMs, 10 miles an hour. So if
That's
I'm
how it was in mine when I had
If I
323s.
was going, if I was revving at $6,000, I was going 60. This car would be pretty fucking nasty from a roll. That's about it. Hey, you know what? I might be able to get it ready for Myrtle Beach now. If this is the
Dirty Myrtle.
If this is the only problem.
Oh my God, look at this. It's not too happy with the big block in there.
Yeah, dude, look how organized this shit is. All baggies.
Nice. It's the little things that count.
I don't like how many times that radiator's been out of this. That radiator's been out of this car like 7 or 8 times now.
That should be the least worrisome thing, is the radiator coming out that much and not your motor.
I mean, you're what? How many motors in it?
6 or 7? I don't even know. I lost track.
I'm about to be on my 3rd, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Indy heads.
Indy cylinder heads, if you're watching this, we would appreciate a sponsor. So we do nothing strictly but Mopar stuff. Trying to go for the small block NA 318 record. As of right now, I think it actually is, from what I've been able to find, running 1080s with a 318. What?
My car off spray would be in the top 1 bodies.
The Polaro would have been a good sleeper too.
I want to put a full stock exhaust on this and make it like super quiet. I want to get a cam with no bolt separation so you can't hear it chop.
So I did see I put the poll up, and most of you guys voted that you wanted to see more engine content. So this was not really planned, but at least you guys will be able to see what you want to see.
Lower, or is that good?
It's got to go lower. You got to readjust it too. I don't know what motor was on this before.
Is that good?
Ish. That's about right. Just gonna have to get this intake and zip these. What? These are ARPs.
Yeah, that looks good. They're the 7/16 headstones, I think, half-inch.
They're standard size. These ones look like they're 7/16, and those ones look like they're 3/8. I don't know. I know nothing about big blocks.
I'm gonna put a wash on
Did you tell Dad
what, that got out?
that it dropped the valve?
Oh, he saw it.
Or broke the valve off? Now we thought the valve seat dropped before, but the valve completely broke off and locked up, so we don't know. There was a little bit of water in the coolant for you guys that are, or water in the coolant, water in the oil for you guys that are just joining. And not so sure if it wedged between the piston and the cylinder wall, or if it went into the piston and spread the piston out and maybe cracked the cylinder wall. We're gonna find out here shortly though.
What the fuck?
7/8. Micrometer's feeling dialed on today. Is it 7/8? No, that would be probably a 20 or 21 millimeter then.
13/16.
That's close enough.
Oh, there we go.
Man, I still can't believe that that's snapped off like that.
It's just the fact that it happened to me. Like me out of everybody else. Oh, fuck. Why is that? That's... Houston.
It looks like it's just cut out for the starter. because it's on the top too.
But that is a skinny ass bolt. I'm not trusting that.
Why? You have 4 of them. That'll be a nice. You should like weld a key on here and use this as a key for your ignition. When I let the motors out, you should put a bigger converter or a smaller converter in it.
I gotta get one custom built. That's an option plan. Where the fuck did I put? He's like, the motor's gonna have to come out. I was like, say separate. Motherfucker!
Oh boy. Glad it's not me this time. That's all I can say. Well, it's about time for me to go to work. I work night shift, so I'll try to get something together. I really appreciate you guys for the 1,000 subscribers. We just hit that a few days ago. So I'm going to try and get something together and maybe try to do a giveaway for something, or drop a comment what you'd want to give away. Maybe a Summit Racing gift card or engine parts or something. I don't know, but there we go. So thank you guys.